What is poppin', everybody? How's everybody doing today? I see y'all out here showing love. What's goody, everybody? What's good, my boy Kevin? How you doing? The locker room was popping. Hey, Thankful was popping. Quokes in football. Hey, I like you having the football to your name. That's what's up. Yo, your boy Jake was popping. Jakari Sims, how you doing? Eric Gentry was goody. My boy Tyson Kraft, how you doing? Excuse me. The real OT was popping. Johnny, always appreciate you being up in here, my guy. Yo, KG Tony, first time I've seen you up in the chat. What's popping, homie? How you doing, man? Let's go. Who else we got? We got Ethan Eicher. I'm just gonna say Ethan. What's poppin', homie? We got D2 up in here. We got my boy Phoenix in here. We got Terrell was in here. What's poppin', bro? You've been in here the past couple of live streams. I appreciate that, homie. Yo, Isaiah, how you doing? Han was goody. How's everybody doing today? We got my boy James in here. And Ashton and Gridiron. And yes, sir. And Sawyer. How's everybody doing today? Y'all staying blessed out here? Oh, you already know, bro. We about to have a great live stream out here today. What's good, Jason? How you doing? What, Pritchard got another offer to Utah? Dang, okay, my boy Rack raking in them offers. Let's go. Yo, I appreciate the love, Terrell. So, real quick, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to leave the live stream a like. It helps get the live stream out to more people because we want the live streams to grow day by day. So, of course, we want to do that. Hey, yo, James, I appreciate it, man. Can we do gospel channel live streams? We will in the future. So there will be a video on there tomorrow just explaining how I want to go about just the channel in general. But yeah. Johnny, yeah, Michigan's been struggling. Yo, DJ Marky Mark, what's poppin', homie? How you doing? How's everybody's day going so far? When are we gonna see my highlights again? Whatchamacallit? I'm not sure. I covered my highlights for 10,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, and I think I covered them again or so. I mean, we might watch them in this highlight tape. Yeah, I like King Von. RP King Von, man. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I was bumping all of his songs, but there was definitely, put it this way, whenever he would drop a new song, I would definitely be there. How'd the date go? Date went good, my guy. We don't talk about Michigan. Guys, if you're in middle school, I figured out a way for you to be ranked and get exposure. How is that? Yo, Lil Logan was popping, homie. A girl I know, she passed away last Friday. Yeah, man. What her family's name is? The Langlins. Wait, a girl I know, she passed away. Dang. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, real quick, we'll hit a quick prayer. We'll hit that pause. You said the Langlins, right? Yeah. All right, dear God, first and foremost, we're gonna start the stream off with you and focusing on you. But Han has brought it to my attention that the Langlins are experiencing, they're dealing with the loss right now in their family. So I just wanted to take this time and just lift up that family to you, also with everybody else that's in the live stream, and just take a moment to just have your presence be with them as they're dealing with the loss. Allow this incident to bring this family together and not tear them apart, and just allow everybody in the family and everybody who is directly involved with that situation to know that they are loved, and that even though there will be hurt with this loss, that in the end of the day it will bring the family together. And hey, your ways are higher than our ways, God. So, and you also say wherever there is evil, you will turn it to good. So I just thank you for that, God. It's in Jesus' name I pray and give thanks. Amen. Alrighty, everybody. Best college for QBs, USC. Yo, Michael, what's poppin', homie? It says whatchamacallit. Will Johnson 3-star corner to Michigan out to visit. Okay. Yo, Benjamin Avila was popping, my guy. Best colleges for wide receivers. I would say USC Bama or Clemson. USC, Bama, or Clemson. Yo, my day's been great, Michael. Whatchamacallit? I got some errands that I needed to get done earlier today. Took Neil for a nice walk, then took him to the dog park. Got one of tomorrow's videos filmed. So I normally try and film 2 videos a day so that I have like a video for the next day and then a video for the day after that. Why did I download this song? But this is my favorite song, period. Out of all the beats I've ever downloaded, this one goes crazy. Best college for water boys? I think Middle Tennessee State. Middle Tennessee State's got some good water boys over there. Oh man, but yeah, no, my day's been absolutely blessed. All right, let's hop into the highlight live stream. Let's get it popping. So, this is the highlight live stream. Welcome. We do this every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 o'clock Central. So 8 o'clock for my boys on the East Coast and 5 o'clock for my boys on the West Coast. And girls too. If there's girls up in the live stream, I see you. So yeah, so we do this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 o'clock Central. If you want to guarantee to get your highlights watched, there are 2 ways to guarantee to get your highlights watched. But if you want a chance to get your highlights watched for free without having to spend any money, all you got to do is just stay in the chat. And I will tell you a keyword to type in. And once you type that keyword in, you will have a chance to get your highlight watched. But if you want to guarantee that you get your highlight watched, you can either donate $5 to any one of the 3 apps down below, or click the $ next to where you're typing. Any one of those, if you donate $5 there, you will guarantee to get your highlight watched. Or you can become a member of the channel by clicking the blue join button next to the subscribe button. If you don't see a blue join button next to the subscribe button, try going on your computer and it should pop up there. But with that being said, let's jump into it. Got some dust on my mouse pad. All right, there we go. Alrighty, so if you guys want to get your highlights watched, type in the keyword of live. Type live in the chat. L-I-V-E. L-I-V-E. Do I play franchise mode on Madden? Yes. Once I get, okay, so I was actually about to ask you guys this. So I can just go in like a week or 2 and just go get Madden, and then I won't be able to play you guys, but I will be able to just do like franchise modes and then just play other random people online. Would you guys want to see that? Until I eventually get a PlayStation, and then able to play you guys like on who have PlayStations. Sharpe, recruits think about this that are committed to Michigan. If they fire Jim Harbaugh, they will get an even better coach. I mean, it's always, Eric, I am 24 years old. I mean, it's always tough. It's always tough whenever a school loses a coach, because it's like a kid is just so used to having that coach be there that they haven't built a rapport with the other guy. All right, everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Let's see who the winner is. The winner is Jakari Simps. Jakari Simps, my guy, you are the winner. So let me know the name of the player that you want me to watch and the high school that they go to. Get an Xbox? Here, just a real quick poll for the people who are in the chat. Do you guys have a PlayStation or an Xbox? Type PlayStation or Xbox. So it's like PS or Xbox. This one goes kind of crazy too. All right, PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation, Xbox, PlayStation. Yo, your boy Jake was popping. Xbox. I had an Xbox, but I'm getting the PS5. I don't know neither of them. PlayStation. See, I'm with you, Josh. I'm PC, but also, yo, you hear Mata? What's popping, homie? How you doing, my guy? Have I heard Chosen One by Polo G? Nah, I have not. I'll listen to it after the stream. Okay, it looks like it's kind of even. Okay, tomorrow I'm gonna drop a poll on the channel to see which console more of you guys have. Yeah, CB means crystal ball. Yeah. All right, bet. All right, let's take a here. 1 second. Do I have a napkin or something? I hate when my nose just gets a little bit runny. I'm a 5'8", 143-pound freshman receiver whose season hasn't started yet, and I have talented skills and speed. But what do you think I can do to get offers early? D-balling. I would say your freshman and sophomore, basically until you're on varsity, don't worry about getting offers, because if you're not on varsity, you're not going to get offers regardless. I don't care if you're putting up 1,000 yards receiving every single game on the freshman or JV level. You're just not going to. I mean, if you're putting up those type of numbers, you might. But focus on just getting as good as possible. Focus on just perfecting your craft as well as possible. Like, work on your route running. Make sure that everything thrown anywhere near you, you're catching. Like, focus on those things first, and then once you get into varsity, so probably your junior year for most people, your junior year, then you go from there and just start balling out and just start just start trying to make a name for yourself. Hey, yo, average gamer. I always appreciate it, my guy. Hey, Jesus loves you too, my guy. All right, let's take a look at my boy Anthony Rico, 5'6", 137. If you're running an 11-100, you're running like 4.5 40s. There's no way you're running 11-1. Hey, let's see it. Hey, you could prove me wrong. Ooh, okay. Give me your ankles. Okay, you do got some speed though. I do see it. You do got some speed though. Let's go. Bro, your change of direction is nasty, bro. It's bop. Yep. All right. And then, dog, come on, bro. You can't do that. Yo. That was disgusting right here. Bop, bop. Bro, your hesitations and your change of direction are money. Okay. Nice catch. Yeah, no, you definitely got speed. I wouldn't say, I don't think you're 11-1 speed, but you're definitely very much faster than most of your competition. I would say one thing that you want to work on is right here, especially when you hit these like long stretches of open field. If you're running hundreds, that means that you're probably running track. So you really want to work on once you're hitting these open spaces, really extending your stride and trying to cover as much ground per stride, and then hit them with the quick choppy steps once you need to make a move on them. Wait, so is it possible to get a D1 offer from your senior year on varsity? Yeah, honestly, that's how most kids get offers. Like, I would say 80 to 90% of high school recruits get a majority of their offers during or after their senior year. Only like the top guys, like kids who are like ranked, those are normally only the guys who are getting offered or getting offers in their junior year. Cause you guys got to think, like ESPN 300, like 24/7 Sports goes to like about 1,000, 2,000 recruits, but think of how many kids get offers. I mean, there's thousands of schools across the country, and each school has like 30 scholarships to give every year, like 20 to 30 scholarships to give every year. Like, if you're not ranked, if you didn't get invited to the Under Armour All-American camp, like that doesn't mean that you're not going to be able to get a very quality scholarship. Yo, Connor, what's poppin', homie? Hey, yo, my guy, yo, you got some speed. Yo, Johnny Appleseed, what's poppin', homie? Hey, I missed the beginning. Hey, yo, Kaylin, yo, life is going great, and the date went pretty well. Yeah, no, had a fun time at the art museum. Got some sushi afterwards. It was pretty chill. Yeah, nah, bro. Your biggest attribute is your change of direction, bro. Like, you're not the biggest dude on the field, but you make it so that no guy's able to get even a decent hit on you. Like you're able to make guys miss so effortlessly. We should get a public phone number so we can ask you questions about football training and other things. Okay, how do you do that? Because I wanted to do that for whenever I do a podcast, being able to have you guys like call in. I got invited to the top 200 football showcase. Should I go? Definitely. Any camp that you get invited to that you can afford, go to it, bro. Like they help a lot, especially if there's gonna be college coaches or some recruiters or someone that can help you, like somebody who has a chance of getting you to the next level. Definitely go to that. Hey yo, you're here, yo. Appreciate the love, my guy. Hey yo, Christian, how you doing, my guy? Yeah, no, this dude's got some speed for sure. Oh, you're in Bakersfield. I was about to say. So, yeah, by your senior year, you're probably gonna be 5'7" to 5'10", somewhere in there. I don't know how tall your parents are, but yeah, because I grew 3 inches in high school. So yeah, you're probably gonna be like somewhere between like 5'7" to 5'10", somewhere in there. You're gonna bump up to like like the biggest thing is just getting your weight up. Because, I mean, if you put on, like, another 50 pounds, got you up to, like, 180, 185, somewhere around there, and you're able to keep that speed and that change of direction, you're going to be a dirty running back, bro. Like, I'm letting you know, like, the number one thing, I always say this, whatever you're really good at, double down on it, and then pick one thing that you need to, like, so, like, for example, excuse me, I would say the number one thing that you should be focusing on is your speed training and your footwork speed. Because you're already naturally faster than everybody, so get even faster than them, and you already know how to make guys miss and you have really good foot speed, so get it even faster. And then I would say to work on like breaking tackles, because I mean you were breaking tackles, but it was more so because like guys just weren't giving you clean hits. So like if you could really make it so like, okay, I wasn't able to make that guy miss as much as I wanted to, but I can still break that tackle, that is what's gonna make you a more well-rounded running back. And then also work on catching out of the backfield, because the number one thing that running backs are being asked to do more of is catching the ball at the backfield. So if you could show in some way, shape, or form in your tape that like, hey, I'm comfortable catching passes out of the backfield, that's gonna help you get recruited even more. But I mean, hey, for your freshman tape, very impressive, bro. For real, very, very impressive. I need help choosing a position. What positions do you like to play? Dude looks like he's moving in fast forward. I think I should transfer to a ranked school in Maryland after sophomore year. I'm a freshman right now, and I believe I would have made varsity this year. It kind of depends. I mean, I'm always a big proponent of if you are going to transfer early. Just talk to whatever school that you're thinking about transferring to. Talk to that school's head coach. See if they even want you to be there, because they might have 4 or 5 other players at your position who they would start over you, who already have an extra year of having that playbook underneath their system. So I would say to focus on that. What's a good 40 time for a wide receiver? Anything under 4.7. Like if you're in like the 4.7s or under, that's pretty solid. Yo, Eno Bog, what's poppin', homie? I appreciate the love, my guy. Hey, yo, Max, what's up, homie? I'm skinny, slightly above average height. Probably receiver then. Where am I from? I'm from Palm Desert, which is like where Coachella, like the music festival, it's like near there. But I live in Texas now. I applied for overtime. Hey, congratulations, homie. Hopefully you get the job. All right, everybody. We're going to open it back up to the chat. So if you guys want to guarantee to get your highlights watched, you could donate $5 to any one of the 3 apps down below, or click the $ next to where you're typing, or you could become a member of the channel by clicking the blue join button. But if you don't want to spend any money, all you got to do is type in this keyword into the chat, and that keyword is bank. Type bank in the chat. BANK, all lowercase. Hey, yo, Phoenix, what happened, homie? Tips on getting your 40 up. Running a lot. helps a lot. Stadiums. You know what? I'm a find time this week to just go out and film the speed workout that I've been wanting to make. That and the vert one. In chat, how many times should we type the word? I mean, you just have to type it once. Once you type it once, you're entered. Would I consider watching JUCO plays? Yeah, of course. Hey, yo, Joshua, what's poppin', homie? Hey, yo, Dylan, how you doing, my guy? What moisturizer do I use? Yeah, bro, legit, bro. When I get underneath this light, bro, my skin be absolutely. I don't know. I don't even know. It's some moisturizer from like the store. Like, it's nothing special. But hey, for all my people out there, it's starting to get cold. Lotion up and put some keep a chapstick on you. Keep a chapstick on you. And Addy, if you're watching this, where's the chapstick? That's for you, if you're watching it. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, stay moisturized out here. All right, everybody, real quick. Everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Let's see who the winner is. Showtime Troy. Showtime Troy, you are the winner, my guy. Let me know the name of the player that you want me to watch and the high school that they go to. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Hey, like, if you don't keep a chapstick on you during these winter times, especially you guys who live in like the real cold, like windy places, bruh. Hey, yo, Crayon Snorter, why you gotta call me out like that, my guy? Found myself a personal trainer. I will do field work with 3 days a week. There you go. Hunter Delroy or Hunter Delore from senior tape bet. All right, 6'2", 215, bro. Like, honestly, for all of you guys who are like, what's a solid height to do this, that, the other? If genetically you have this in you, if you can get to 6'2", 6'3", 215, that's like, you could play every position outside of O-line and interior D-line. Like, this is probably the most versatile size that you could be in high school, in my opinion. Because you could play receiver at this size, you could play a little bit tight end at this size if your team needs you at tight end. You could play quarterback, you could play running back, you could play safety, you could play linebacker, you could play corner. Like, this size is like very, very versatile. All right, the kid is 6'2", 215, running 4'6", with a 34-inch vertical and a 4'1" shuttle. Very, very athletic. All right, let's see what the boy looking like out here. Where's your senior tape at, my guy? Is the 15's biggest hits or senior season? There it is. Did I hear the basketball rules? What basketball rules? He goes to Cornell? Bet. No offensive rebounds and only zone. What? What? That doesn't make any sense. And bop, sit him down. Let's go. Yo, faded mindset. What's popping, my guy? No cap. Thanksgiving, I'm gonna gain like 1,000 pounds. That's funny. (10-0) in fantasy this week. Russell almost sold me. Yeah, Russell Wilson did not put up. Ooh, nice hurdle, bro. Philip Lindsay straight up. I mean, if I would have benched Philip Lindsay and started Naheem Hines, I would have won most points this week. I put up 125, and if I would have started Naheem Hines, I would have had like 156 or something like that. What's my favorite food? Pizza. It's not even close. Ooh, macaroni be slapping, bro. And so when I hear people say they're playing this year. We had 3 weeks of conditioning, no pads, no hitting, and it ended. I want to play. Are you guys not whatchamacallit? Are you guys not having your season just later? Yo, Kale, what's poppin', homie? Hey, what's all good, my guy? Yo, I love this guy's like aggression at just getting after the football. There you go. Hey, yo, the real OT, it went well, man. You know, yo, do you guys like sushi? I don't really be eating sushi like that, but yo, we went and got sushi. Sushi is absolutely fire, bro. Absolutely fire. And guys, if any of you guys want me to answer any tips on how to play a position, you gotta let me know like exactly what you guys want me to like don't just say like safety tips. Be like how to tackle better as a safety, or how to cover in space, or how to not let guys get behind me, like things like that. Hey yo, too chilling, yo. Thank you for the love, man. And yeah, no, because I haven't had a whole lot of sushi, but the sushi that we had was absolutely fire. We might have a season in March. Is getting more likely with the new vaccines. Yeah, I mean at this point, I mean first off, Joshua, I don't think you're a senior, so I mean yeah, it would suck to like be getting ready for the season and then like you're putting in all this conditioning work and whatnot, and then it just gets canceled. But I mean, if you're having your season just later, just stay focused on it. Like just stay conditioning. Just look at it as I have more time to get ready. That's all that you can really do at this point. That's all you have control over. How do I get better off the line as a receiver? So number one thing you're gonna want to be working on, or actually the 2 biggest things you're gonna want to work on, are footwork drills and hand fighting. Really, because especially if your opponents like to play a lot of press, you got to know how to really get guys' hands off of you quickly and then stack them. And all stacking is like once you beat a corner, you got to get back over top of them. So like you can't just like let them run beside you. You have to like, if it's like a single file line, you have to be directly in front of him. But yeah, you're gonna want to do things like icky shuffles. And then just practice your releases off the line. Like practice just like different moves that you like, and always make sure that you're moving forward too. Don't just be like that guy that's like doing all the moves at the line but you're not gaining any yards. Like you want to make sure that every move that you're making, you're moving upfield with it. Get him out of the play. Let's go. This kid did not want any of that. You know, homie. See, this dude, this is what I like to just call a football player. And most of the time when I call guys just football players, it just means that they're an athlete. But this is a guy where no matter where you put him, he's just going to be productive. He's one of those guys like, you know what? Hey, like, okay, we're gonna need you to be a gunner on kickoff, but then we also need you to be one of our linebackers in one of our like nickel or dime packages. Oh, and then also we're gonna need you to be a fullback here on this play. And then hey, you know what? We're gonna hand you a toss out as a running back, and then we're gonna put you in at tight end so that you can block. Like this is one of those guys that he plays a lot of different positions, and he's just gonna produce wherever he ends up going. Tips on how to switch to another receiver as a corner. Number one thing, that's just gonna be a lot of hip fluidity, especially if it's hip fluidity and then not just focusing so much on the receiver that you're looking at. Like always make sure that you keep your head on a swivel, because you always just want to make sure that you're just seeing, oh okay, like I mean if you're playing quarters and your receiver runs a post and then this other guy's running like a corner or a 10-yard out, you just got to see that coming and be like, all right, well, like as soon because you got to look for the giveaways. Some of the giveaways that receivers do when they're about to break on a route is normally they'll either slow down a little bit, because most receivers aren't that good at running routes, and so they have to slow down to make that break. So they're either going to slow down or they're going to stand up. And normally when they're standing up, that's because they're about to do like a hard break, so like an out or a comeback. But normally they'll just be running, and then they'll just kind of like slow down a little bit, and then they'll just like make a little move. And so if you see like, oh, okay, he's slowing down, like it looks like he's about to make a break, Then that's when you look at the second receiver and be like, okay, what are you doing? Like, oh, you've already started to run your out route. Now let me flip over it, jump that, and then that's how you get more picks. Tips on how to catch better in traffic: practice. That's nothing but practice. Because you have to get over the fear of getting hit, and that just comes from practice. You can't get over it unless you just keep on trying to. So like, excuse me, I would like, you know, the little like I would just get like some type of bag or like even a pool noodle, and just like run a slant, and then as soon as you catch it, have someone hit you as hard as they can with that pool noodle, or just hit you. I'm sorry, I just ate pizza like right before I got on here, so yeah. But yeah, like just have someone hit you. It can even be with like a pillow, but just like have them hit you with something so that you're used to like catching the ball with contact. Yo, Blaze, what's poppin', homie? Alrighty, let's open it back up to the chat. So if you guys want to guarantee that you get your highlights watched, you can donate $5 to any one of the 3 apps down below, or you can click the $ next to where you're typing and donate $5 to there, or you can become a member of the channel by clicking the blue join button next to the subscribe button. But if you don't want to spend any money, all you got to do is type in this keyword into the chat, and that keyword is what should the keyword be? Text. Type text in the chat. T-E-X-T. Text, isn't like texting a phone. Tips on breaking down on D and stop over pursuing. So you're gonna want to work on taking overall better routes to the player, and then knowing how to get into position. Because, like, for example, I'm assuming that the reason you're over pursuing is because you're trying to get around a block and you just can't, and so you just try and just beat them to the edge, and then all of a sudden they cut back behind the block. So you want to work on doing things like keeping like having your arm hold the guy off while you're setting the edge. So things like that, and then yeah, you just want to make sure that you're breaking down, chopping your feet, but not letting your feet die. Like, always make sure that you're keeping your feet moving. What if I was to 1v1 destroying? I mean, I personally don't think. I personally think, at least on the receiver side, I would cook him up. Now, like if we're just playing like the red zone, like 20 yards in, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd cook him up, because he's about as tall as this chair. I'm kidding. No, I'm tall. Like he just would not be able to hang with the height. I mean, that's just facts. Like every guy who he's 1v1, he hasn't really gone up against a whole lot of like really tall dudes. All right, everybody stop rolling. Everybody stop texting. Everybody stop. Let's see who the winner is. Han Gao. Han, you are the winner, bro. He's 5'10", 170. Yeah, I'm 6'3", 210. So yeah, there's a little bit of a height difference there. Can I send you an email with clips of highlights? Yeah, definitely. Send them. He's not vertically challenged. He's 5'10". The average real height's 5'9", if I'm not mistaken. It's 5'6" in US. It's 5'6"? Oh, I was about to say, I thought it was 5'9". Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's about 5'9". Yeah. Okay. I was about to say. Yeah. I was about to say 5'6". That's wild. There's no way that the average is 5'6". All right, man. I got you, hon. But yeah, no. I'm obviously, the dude's crazy. And that's why I say, like, if we're playing the full field, he's way faster than me. Way faster than me. I'm not even going to try and front there. Homie's way faster than me. So Yeah, all I know is that like, hey, I can hang with them. Like, hey, we could bump and run down the field, but I'm just gonna have to pluck that one real quick. 5'9" would be tall in my family. So what do you think about the public phone number? Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I want to do that. So that I can have you guys call in and we could do like dope stuff like that. What number would I wear if I was in the NFL? I'd want to wear number 18 or 84. Donovan McFillin. Never mind. Am I doing Oklahoma's versus Derrick Henry? No, I like this. I like living, bro. Derrick Henry is an absolute monster, man. He is 5'10", 170. He was 175. He was 170 in the video. Yeah, I mean, dude's like the perfect slot receiver. I don't know why he never tried like really working to like be a corner or a receiver, because he has elite level athleticism. Like legit, he could make a team. Like, think of how much more valuable he would be as a potential, as like a free agent, if not only could he be your team's starting kicker and punter, but then he could also give you some quality reps on scout team O. Like, I don't see why he wouldn't be there. Hey, yo, Han, your message got redacted, so I don't know if you want me to watch a different place or something like that. You really do have to be insane to play like actual slot receiver in the NFL, because bro, that's where the big boys be. Like, I remember I wanted my coach to put me in the slot, because I was like, yo, I was like, come on. Like, because my team slot receiver was like 5'7", 170, 5'8", 170, something like that. And yeah, he would just be getting bumped up sometimes on Donovan. One second. But yeah, I was like, yo, put me in the slot. I'll absolutely cook some dudes up. Again, I'm telling you, this 6'2", that like, if you're a 6 foot 200, anything in that range, like if you're 5'10" to 6'4", 185 to 220 pounds, anything in there, you have like a top 1% size in high school. Pat McAfee was the Colts scout team quarterback. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I mean, at this point, and again, I've never spoken to the dude. I've never none of that. I personally think, and it's smart of him to do it. He's a YouTuber. He's a fully successful YouTuber. I think it's just best if he just sticks with doing YouTube and being a crazy good athlete on top of that. Yo, your boy Harewood, what's poppin', homie? He's not 170. He's at least 180. He's muscular, bro. He also has pretty good man-to-man coverage. Hell athletic. Dude also works out every day. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm just saying I know how to play receiver. Like, I know how to play receiver pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to some Polo G after this. All right, let's check out the boy. 4-star safety. All right, 6'2", 193. And he doesn't work out every day, because on his IG he says he hasn't been to the gym in like 2 weeks. I'm just messing. That's all right, let's take a look and see what this boy's looking like out here. What number would I wear? I think I said I'll wear 18 or 84. Okay, I see the speed. I see the burst. Let's go. Dip on them. My NFL team is the Denver Broncos. Yeah, I would actually really like to get into commentating. I was thinking about doing something. So for next year during like NFL games, obviously I can't stream the game itself because that's kind of illegal, just a little bit. But I was thinking of I could just commentate over the games like live, like just watch like Red Zone and then just like commentate over over the games that are happening on Red Zone, and then whatchamacallit, you want me to watch Garrett? All right, bet we'll watch a little bit of his too. But yeah, just doing something like Newsmeyer. Hey, he's in Marcus, Texas. This is Marcus, Texas, right? Yes, it is. Whatchamacallit, and just doing something like that, like doing like live commentating over the NFL games. It's all good, Han. NFL number rule is not dumb. It's there for a reason. Yeah, I forgot why, but like someone broke it down on like some video I watched, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. All right, 6'2", 180, senior. All right, see what the boy looking like out here, dropping dimes. You're allowed to commentate full NFL games on Twitch. What? There's no way. There is absolutely no way that's legal. Let it fly. Look at the... Yo, first off, look at the arm speed. Look at how quickly he gets this ball out. Secondly, he throws this from the 40 to the 5, bro. That's a 55-yard throw on the run that he made look effortless. Square up. Oh, I like this kid's game already. Like, I know Twitch has the deal with the NFL where they have like some Thursday night games, but I don't know if you could do the commentating over it live. What number should I wear my senior year? I'm a receiver, number 8. No question about it, number 8. I'm taking Caleb. And this dude's very he like I don't know what his like straight like dual threat speed is, but he does a really good job of evading pressure. Yeah, Nick Merckx and Tim the Tap Man react to the Thursday night games. Dang. Okay, I might have to do that. I'll take off on him. Yup. Let's go. Why am I a Bronco fan? Well, first it's because my second cousin is Shannon Sharpe, so there's that. But then also just growing up, I always loved all the receivers that the Broncos had. We just had just straight dogs. Like when we had Javon Walker, oh my gosh, that was my guy. Javon Walker, Rod Smith, Ed McCaffrey, Brandon Marshall. Who else did we have? We had a couple other guys I'm forgetting. Demarius Thomas. Now we got Cortland Sutton. I mean, the Broncos have always just had receivers that I've always liked, and so that's just why they've just been my favorite. Hey, yo, Trey West, what's poppin', homie? Bro, this dude, first off, the number one thing that impresses me the most is his ability to just how quickly he gets this ball out of his hands, bro. Just bow, dot. Let's go. Your cousin is Shannon Sharpe? Yeah. Yeah, that's my second cousin, so that's my dad's first cousin. Spin, yup. Way to evade the pressure, let's go. Also, way to stay calm and just look downfield and find your guy. Yo, where is this guy going to school at? Here, let's just be smarter. Oh, he's going to LSU. He's an LSU boy. Okay, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all. Hey, I like that kid's game a lot. Like, there's a lot of 4-star quarterbacks that if they were, I mean, Marcus High School is a really good team in Texas. I don't know what his full game tape is looking like. I want to see like when he's throwing picks and like when he's like making more errors. But that dude is very, very talented. No, I have not met Shannon in person. Do you think? Yeah, if Sterling didn't get hurt, I mean, Jerry Rice even said it. Like, Jerry Rice did an interview with Sports Illustrated, And he said that Sterling Sharpe is the best receiver in the NFL. Like I don't know if you got like here. Like, bro, this was so Sterling only played what 3, 6, 7 years. Yeah, that kind of right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and he got hurt some of those years. But look at these stats, bro. His rookie year, 800 yards receiving. Sophomore year, 1,400 yards receiving, 1,100 yards receiving, 1,000 yards receiving, 1,400 yards receiving, 1,200 yards receiving, 1,000 yards receiving. And this is back in the late 80s, early 90s, before football became like the pass happy, like the ultra pass happy league that it was. And then Favre stats. Because when did Brett Favre get into the league? So yeah, whatchamacallit. And Sterling only played with Brett Favre for 3 seasons. Not even 3 seasons because he got hurt this season. So he only played with them for 2. He only played with him for 2 of these seasons. The first season that Sterling Sharpe had Brett Favre on his team, he had his best season ever. 108 catches for 1,461 yards and 13 touchdowns. And then next year he had 112 receptions for a little bit less yards, but like, bro, if Sterling didn't get hurt and he would have been in the peak of his prime going into having Brett Favre there, that would have been no question. He would have been a Hall of Famer for sure. Hey yo, Telly the Beaster Beats, what's poppin', homie? Yeah, no, Sterling Sharpe was a straight up dog. Like if you guys don't know, go take some time to look at it, bro. Sterling Sharpe was one of the greatest receivers of all time. Would you rather a kicker make all of his PATs with the limit of 35 yards, or a kicker who's gonna hit about 50% of his PATs can hit from 50? All of his PATs in 30 yards, because I can game plan around that. I don't want you missing 50% of your points. That's crazy. I think if you asked me today, right now, who do I think is the #1 receiver, I'm gonna go with DeAndre Hopkins. And that's not even just off of a recency bias of what he did versus the Bills. That's just because just looking at his game overall and just seeing how productive he has been on a team where he is very clearly the #1 receiver. I mean, Julio kind of gets lost in the offense because Calvin Ridley's been taking a lot of his reps. I mean, Devontae Adams, Devontae Adams is an absolute dog. But when you look at DeAndre Hopkins, I just think he's the most complete receiver out of all of them. But it's not by much. Like when we're talking Julio or Devontae, it kind of just depends on who you want. I think a prime Julio is still better than every receiver, period. Like a prime Julio is a top 5 receiver of all time, in my opinion. But yeah, if I had to pick one right now, I'm gonna go with DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, D-Hop, bro, he goes crazy, bro. Yeah, I like, don't get me wrong, I really like Devontae Adams. I mean, how old is Julio? I think he's like 31. Yeah, he's 31. I would say he's like towards the end of his prime. I think that your like athletic prime is like between 25 and 30. 25 to like 31, depending on how well you took care of your body. Julio lost a ton of yards. I just don't think the Falcons know how to use Julio Jones correctly. Like, bro, I can't explain how many times the Falcons will be in the red zone. Julio is one-on-one coverage on an island, and they don't just throw it up to him. Like, he's better than every corner. Give him a shot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Nick Merckx and Tim Tye both have contracts with the NFL, which is why they're... Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like I was about to say, there's no way that they got permission to actually do that. Bro, Calvin, I'm telling you, Alabama, whoever their receivers coach is either about to get paid big bucks to be a receivers coach in the NFL, or is he to keep on pumping out these first round talented receivers, bro? Outside of Henry Ruggs was different. Julio, Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper are some of the best route runners I have ever seen touch the NFL. They're so it's insane how good. Like that's why I said Jerry Jeudy is the best receiver in this class, because he runs the best routes. Like, okay, yeah, CeeDee Lamb, before Dak got hurt, he actually was playing very well for Dallas. But CeeDee Lamb is just athletic. Cool. I've seen a lot of athletic guys. He reminds me a lot of Devontae Adams. Henry Ruggs, I've seen a billion speedster guys. Henry Ruggs has done absolutely nothing in the Raiders offense. Why? Because like I said in the beginning of the year, and you guys clown me for it, the Raiders offense is not built around deep passes. Henry Ruggs runs so fast that Derek Carr does not have a 65, 70-yard cannon arm. He doesn't. And that's how far you need to throw it to make Henry Ruggs effective. That's the only reason that Tyreek Hill is effective in Kansas City. It's because Patrick Mahomes could throw the ball that far. And even then, Tyreek Hill still has to slow down. That's beside my point. Jerry Jeudy is the most complete receiver, period. Runs the best routes out of all the receivers in the rookie class. He's a top 10 route runner in the league already. Absolute monster. Absolute monster. Ooh, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson's smooth with it, bro. I like Justin Jefferson's game, man. That's why I drafted him, bro. Justin Jefferson be smooth with it. Yo, Rugrat, what's poppin', homie? Is it going to be better than DK in the next 10 years? Ooh, I don't know about that. I like Justin Jefferson a lot. Who does Justin Jefferson remind me of? I think Justin Jefferson reminds me of like a little bit quicker Keenan Allen. That's who he reminds me of. Like pre-injury Keenan Allen. That's who Justin Jefferson reminds me of. What wide receiver do you think was the biggest disappointment? I mean, if I'm talking about a guy who I thought was going to be really good, Justin Blackmon. I'm pretty sure he's the only two-time Biletnikoff Award winner. Dude was an absolute dog coming out of Oklahoma State. I thought he was going to be really good going into the league. He just never was able to really pan it out. Who else? Are we talking about this year? Like this year's rookie receivers, or just period? If Edelman does make it to the Hall of Fame, he's going to be like a last year get-in guy. Because they say that the NFL, the Hall of Fame is meant to be a representation of the history of the NFL. And you can't tell the history of the NFL without having the players who are in the Hall of Fame, without bringing up their names. I think when you start looking at Super Bowls and when you look at just the playoff performances that Julian Edelman had, on top of, let's see what his stats are looking like. I was about to say, he's not played like 2 seasons. Am I missing something? Oh. No, he is not a Hall of Fame receiver. He is not a Hall of Fame receiver, and it's not even close. Only 6,800 receiving yards. Like, I feel like you need to be pushing like 10K receiving yards, or at least like 8. Yeah, I mean, for you to only have 3,000 yard seasons, that's pretty bad. Yeah, nah. I mean, dude was an absolute monster in the playoffs. Yeah, geez, this dude he rakes in the playoffs. But yeah, I don't think, nah, with those stats you can't put him in there. Okay, there's a lot of quarterbacks right now who they're gonna have great stats but no accomplishments because Brady and Manning took all of them. Drew Brees is probably the only one that's gonna go Hall of Fame. I mean, Matthew Stafford put up like he put up like 5,000 yard seasons. Like, it was absolutely nothing. Where's his yards? Yeah, 5,000, 5,000, basically 5,000. 4,600, 4,200, 4,200, 4,200, 4,300, 4,400. Okay, this was like, this is more of the time period I was talking about when he was just putting up like back-to-back 5,000 yard seasons. But this is also when he had Calvin Johnson. Yeah, Matthew Stafford is just an example. Why does he have no number on the front? Here, let's look up Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, where's you at? All right, 61,000. I mean, he's played in the league for long enough. Again, this is another one of those guys who is just gonna be like, he's gonna be a really late entry, or he's gonna be. I can see him not making the cut, but quarterbacks normally get a lot more leniency when it comes to that. I feel like a lot more quarterbacks make it than others do. I mean, if he keeps on putting up the stats that he has, and he puts up another like 5 to 6 years in the NFL, I can see him, because he'll be contesting Breeze's passing yards record at that point. All right, let's open it up to the chat real quick. All right, so if you guys want to get your highlights watched, you can either donate $5 to any one of the 3 apps down below, or you click the dollar sign next to where you're typing, or you can become a member of the channel by clicking the blue join button. But if you don't want to spend any money, all you got to do is type in this keyword into the chat. And that keyword is Hall. Type Hall. H-A-L-L. H-A-L-L. He holds the record for the most negative rushing yards. That's funny. Bro, Sawyer, when you look at the Chargers on paper are one of the best, like if you look at like the deeper metric stats, the Chargers are one of the best teams in the NFL, period. Like I remember, because one of my homies was a Chargers fan, and there was a year where they outscored their opponents by like some crazy margin, and yet still had a losing record. Like every single time the Chargers lose is by like a field goal. Like the Chargers always play in really tough games. T. Higgins is very underrated, bro. I feel like every time I watch the Bengals play, Burrow and T. Higgins just be going off. Do you think Josh Gaddis, the old wide receiver coach, now OC for Michigan, made these Bama receivers amazing? I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Bama, they bring in talented players, but when it comes to like really being able to set guys up, like I'm sorry, you don't have that elite level of route running out of high school. Like if that's the guy, that Bama's wide receiver coach is doing great. No, I don't think the Steelers are Super Bowl ready. Even though they've been undefeated, I think they're not going to be able to stop a Chiefs team. I don't think they're going to be able to stop. Who else could come out of the AFC? I think the Bills are going to give them a really hard time. Like a really, really hard time. Those are really the only 2 teams who I can see like kind of competing with them. I'd say the Chiefs or the Bills. I mean, they're up there. I don't think they can get past both of those guys. All right, everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Let's see who the winner is. B. Lee. B. Lee. You are the winner, my guy. Let me know the name of the player that you want me to watch and the high school that they go to. College is good for development as a player and a person. That is very true. Is Alabama's coach, and he does a great job getting these players prepared. Honestly, Phoenix, that is big facts. God married Jerry Judy's ACL's premium because it's very true though, bro. He be like legit. He just like sticks his leg into the ground and just stops with all his momentum and just says like, all right, yeah, we good. Jamal Haynes, I bet. Nah, where's my song at? It's right here, bro. This song goes crazy. I think Michael Pittman's really, really good. I knew he was gonna fall a little bit in the draft. I never projected him as a first round guy, but he is very talented. He's just one of those guys that just like who would I compare him to? Nah, that's not accurate. I would say he reminds me of like an AJ Green type receiver, but just like worse in every way, if that makes sense. Not worse, just like not as good. Cause like AJ Green was a top 10 pick coming out. Like play style wise, he reminds me of like an AJ Green, like not as explosive, but like that sure-handed, big body, chain moving / little bit of playmaker receiver. He reminds me a little bit of that. All right, check out the boy Jamal Haynes, 5'9", 170 pounds, senior running back. Oh, 10 hours ago, bet. This is fresh off the press. And turn around. Oh, never mind. Let's go. Have you seen 5-star quarterback that committed to NC State? Nah, who's that? Jerry Judy was 6'1", 180 and ran 4.5 in high school and ended up with great routes and low 4.4 speed. That sounds about right from what you would from what Alabama will do. Alabama will shave a tenth to a tenth and a half off your 40 while getting you bigger. I mean, and that's why I say, like, guys, like, don't be so, like, always focus on. Way to run down the field. Okay. Always focus on getting as good as you possibly can. Don't worry about your size as much. Like, clearly, if you're so undersized that like you feel like you're getting hurt out on the field, then yeah, put on some LBs. But don't be like, if I'm not 180 pounds by my senior year, I'm not going to be able to get recruited, bro. I've seen so many 165-pound kids get recruited because at the end of the day, colleges understand, hey, maybe this kid, like these kids, nice route, let's go. Colleges understand that high schoolers don't eat the proper nutrition that they need to, and they could put 10, 15 pounds on you in a year and a half effectively, not just like fat, like really put like some weight, some muscle on you. Like they're gonna get you on a real workout plan, they're gonna get you on a real diet, and then just, bro, this kid's dicing these dudes up at the line. But yeah, that's more so what I would be focusing on. Yeah, I was about to say, like, they'll put 10 to 15 pounds on you easily. I think the NFL awards are handed out to the most productive / flash players. Whoever knows so much to talk about. Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking about bro, this dude's got some weird. Yo, where's Jamal going again? Where's he going to school again? Yeah, no, the NFL, I mean, like last year, I felt like Josh Jacobs really got screwed out of the. Oh. Yo, he said, nope, ankles. Almost had him do the splits out here. Oh my Lord. But yeah, I felt like last year Josh Jacobs really got screwed out of offensive rookie of the year. I thought it wasn't even close. Like, yeah, Kyler Murray played all right, but Josh Jacobs was a star. So yeah, I felt like he kind of got screwed over. Hey, yo, Britton, first off, congratulations. Second off, where'd you go? And thirdly, how did it go? Georgia Tech commit? Yo, bet. To be honest, the 2 through 7 is not an accurate representation of the Chargers. They suck. It's like the same boat as the Lions. They both lose in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like to me, I personally, it's like, yo, the Chargers are an extremely good team. They always have been. I mean, they're like, there was a couple years back in like 08, 09 where they actually showed their record. They'd be like 14-2, or like the Chargers used to have some crazy. They used to straight up run the AFC West. But then they'd always lose first round in the playoffs. They've never been a really good playoff team. Little screen. Let's go. Oh yeah, no, Georgia Tech is gonna be able to use him perfectly. Do I like Chief Keef? There's some I like older Chief Keef and a couple of new Chief Keef songs, but I'm more so of an old Chief Keef fan. Why does Chase Claypool remind me of Calvin Johnson? Okay, I'm not gonna front. I know you're just saying this, Austin, but I'm tired of people just seeing a big, tall, fast receiver and then calling him Calvin Johnson. Go back and look at Calvin Johnson, bro. Calvin Johnson was a freaking star. Dude was an absolute legend. I'm tired of these people not putting respect on homeboy's name. Go find another big tall. Call him Demaryius Thomas or something like that. Don't call him Calvin. Calvin Johnson was a once in a generation type player. That's my dude right there. Like, to me, Chase Claypool reminds me of, like, who does Chase Claypool remind me of? Chase Claypool reminds me of like a bargain version DK. He reminds me of like a bargain version DK Metcalf. Yeah, same thing with Julio. It's like, bro, like, I don't think people realize like how talented Julio Jones and Calvin Johnson are. Like, just to compare, like, just because like they fit the body stuff, like the body type. And I'm not going in on you, Austin. I've just seen it from, but like I feel like every time I turn on ESPN, is DK Metcalf the new Calvin Johnson? I'm like, dog, stop talking sweet about Calvin Johnson, bro. Calvin Johnson, like, bro, Calvin Johnson was that dude. Like, he was that dude. Stop acting like anybody could be him. But yes, I will say though, I will take back a little bit of what I said with DK, because DK Metcalf has just been improving week by week by week by week by week. DK Metcalf has just been tearing up the NFL. And if I said it in the last stream that I did, if DK Metcalf can get another 3 to 4 productive seasons with Russell, and then either get traded out of his rookie contract because they don't want to pay him what he's gonna be demanding top. I mean, by that point, the new CBA is gonna be in effect, so top receivers are probably gonna be making 20 to 25 a year, probably, because they're already making 16, 17. Well, no, isn't DeAndre Hopkins' contract for like 20 a year? So yeah, they're already close to that 20 like that $20 million a year mark. So yeah, I mean, DK Metcalf could be getting like a 5-year, $125 million contract extension, and if they don't want to pay that, then whichever team he ends up going to will be nice. He did bad against Jalen Ramsey, and that's why I'm sitting Mike Evans this week in fantasy, because they're going up against the Rams. But yeah, also people need to, bro. Jalen Ramsey is the only corner that I put like massive respect on in the NFL. Dude has been talking his talk every single day since he left Florida State, and he came into the league as the best corner in the NFL. Dude is an absolute savage. I have yet to see him really like get beat. Like, even when he goes up against Julio, he contains him pretty decently. Like, hey, Jalen Ramsey was worth every bit of that $100 million contract that they gave him. Cam Chancellor, he'd be getting disrespected too. Who's the most successful recruit you ever reviewed that's balling out in college football right now? Probably say Justin Fields. What's my Twitch? Same thing, Sharpe Sports. He's very touchdown dependent in fantasy, but bro, does he get touchdowns? I mean, he gave me some decent fantasy points last week. But I 100% get what you mean. Like, where is he at? Mike Evans. I mean, he's the 11th ranked receiver. But yeah, I mean, week 1, he had 1 catch for 2 yards and a touchdown. I mean, versus Denver, he had 2 catches for 2 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, but like, that's why I like him. I like receivers who get used in the red zone a lot. And Mike Evans has always been known for like having a lot of touchdowns. But yeah, he's very much touchdown dependent. I mean, if he doesn't score a touchdown, like his best game was week 4 versus the Chargers, where he put up 7 catches for 122 and a tug. But other than that, he's 40 yards receiving, 10 yards receiving, 30 yards receiving, 55 yards receiving, 64 yards receiving, 77 yards. He had a really good game last week. But yeah, no, I'm sitting him this week. I'm starting Justin Jefferson over him. NFL teams never triple him. You can't, because you got freaking Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, and whoever their tight ends are. That's why it's like there's just a lot of talent there. You can't do it. Will he break 1,000 yards? He'll come close. Scary Terry is nice, bro. Ooh, Devontae Adams has the best release bag in my opinion. His release game is crazy, but as far as route running, I'm giving that to either Julio or Jerry Jeudy. That is true. Odell was, bro, man. I miss prime Odell, man. I really do miss, dude. I mean, Odell hit, like don't get me wrong. Like last year he had 1,000 yards receiving, but like I feel like Odell is like Josh Gordon, where it was like, bro, Josh Gordon came into the league and dominated. Odell came into the league and dominated. I'm talking Odell. Like here, we just go. This is gonna be a mix of highlights and history lessons. Odell Beckham Jr. stats. Bro, this dude only played in 12 games in his rookie year and put up 1,300 receiving yards in 12 games. He was averaging over 100 yards a game, bro. And then he came back and put up 1,450 and then 13, and then he got hurt. And then he's put up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, but like, I don't know, like the touchdowns have halved. I mean, it's just hard when you come into the league and you put up this level of production in your first 3 seasons, and then I mean I'm talking like these are great numbers. I mean, 77 catches for 1,000 yards and 6 tugs, or 74 catches for 1,000 yards and 4 touchdowns. Like those are some solid, not necessarily touchdowns. You like to see those closer to like 8 to 10, but those are really solid numbers. It's just we know Odell should be 90 to 110 catch per season, 1,250 to 1,500 yard receiving yards, and like 10 to 15 touchdowns. Like that's where Odell should be. I don't ever want to hear you say Michael Thomas and Julio. Yeah, Michael Thomas, bro. Michael Thomas ain't, like, he's talented, don't get me wrong, but he's not like that dude. Oh, bro, you cooking, Ariel. Your fantasy team must be lit. Chris Olave is that receiver at Ohio State, right? That dude's pretty nice. Julio got 1,600 receiving yards with 110 receptions. That's what I'm saying, bro. Michael Thomas had like 140 to 150. Hey, man, them slants be hitting, though. Hey, I'm letting y'all know, man, them slants be hitting. Here, let me, what is Stas? Yeah, I mean, Julio has just been dumb productive, bro. I mean, 1,000 yards of rookie season, 1,200 yards basically in his sophomore year. He got hurt this year. Yeah, he only played in 5 games this year. But even those 5 games, he was averaging 116 yards a game, bro. Like, and then he comes back off injury, 1,600 yards receiving, 1,900 yards receiving. But see, he's never been a big touchdown guy. I mean, he's been consistent, but it's like 8, 10, 2, 6, 8, 6, 3, 8, 6. Like, they don't know how to get him. They don't know how to get him like a bunch of touchdowns. 1,400, 1,670, bro. Like 1,400. Like those are just crazy numbers, bro. Like, those are like legit crazy numbers. I mean, he's basically been averaging 100 yards per game his entire career. What is Calvin? Calvin really's been kind of going off recently. Dang, I thought you think with how much, like, I feel like Calvin Ridley. I mean, this year he's about to blow his stats out of the water. I mean, he put on an extra 20 yards per game so far this season. I don't know. I feel like Calvin Ridley just has like really big games. Yeah, because it looked like he had like 130 week 1, 100, 110. I'm assuming he got hurt. Oh no, he didn't get hurt. He just didn't catch anything. Then 136 and then 61. Like, yeah, he's kind of like a boomer bust receiver. Not a boomer bust, but like, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Sawyer. I don't know why they don't throw Julio the ball more in the red zone, bro. It's like, it's so frustrating. Nah, bro. There's been times where I've looked, like, literally, I was watching a Falcons game because one of the girls that lives here, she's a Falcons fan. And they just don't. Oh, it was when the Falcons played the Broncos, and I was watching that game, bro. There was so many times in the red zone where like Julio would just be one-on-one coverage, and they just wouldn't throw him the ball in the red zone. It's like, come on, bro. Who I got winning Rookie of the Year? I'm gonna give Offensive Rookie of the Year to Offensive Rookie of the Year, if he keeps on playing like it, it's gonna be Justin Herbert. And then Defensive Rookie of the Year is gonna be either Chase Young or who else is even? Who's even in contention for the 2020? No, this is way too early. Oh yeah, bro. This dude, Antoine Winfield Jr., has been playing so well. Oh, bro. I feel like every time I be watching Tampa, and I always forget about this dude. This dude has major Jamal Adams vibes to me. He loves to hit, he loves to come, and he just always seems to be just in and around the play. Like, bro, this dude, absolute monster. Absolute monster. Jonathan Taylor, nah, you're tripping, bro. Offensive Rookie of the Year is going to go to one of the quarterbacks. With how well they're playing, it's just going to go to one of the quarterbacks. Yeah, his pops was in the NFL. All right, let's open it back up to the chat. So if you guys want to get your highlights watched, you can donate $5 to any one of the 3 apps down below. You can donate $5 to one of those 3, or you can click the $ next to where you're typing, or you can become a member of the channel by clicking the blue join button next to the subscribe button. But if you don't want to spend any money, all you got to do is type in this keyword into the chat, and that keyword is offense. Type offense into the chat. OFFENSE. OFFENSE. Offense, all lowercase. Yo, DXL, what's poppin', homie? Yo, Tame Wild, what's poppin', my guy? What happened to Isaiah Simmons? I saw someone break down Isaiah Simmons' tape. He just needs more time to develop, and just because like he just looks lost on the field from time to time. Like, because so there's 2 ways of looking at it. It's like when you're that like tweener position, like a tweener, like you're in between positions, like you're a little bit too big to be playing safety, but you're a little bit too small to play linebacker. It's like, okay, yeah, you're really fast and you can cover a lot of ground and you're like a great weapon. But when I need you to go blitz the quarterback and you get absolutely bullied by an offensive lineman, and you have like no pass rushing moves, okay, you kind of get washed there. But then when I'm asking you to cover these elite, like, okay, yeah, you may run 4-3, but can you cover guys who run really good routes? Like I saw freaking George Kittle. Yeah, George Kittle came back versus the Cards that week, right? No, he went crazy versus the Eagles. But yeah, like I mean, I remember I saw him versus the Cardinals, bro. Like he was kind of getting cooked up versus them. It's like I don't know. I still think he's talented. I just think he needs some more time to develop. All right, everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Everybody stop typing. Let's see who the winner is. And it's Quokesin Football. What's poppin', my guy? Let me know the name of the player and the high school that they go to. I want Kyler Murray's acceleration, bro. Kyler Murray accelerates. Like, bro, I was watching some of his Oklahoma highlights. There would be times where guys would have like it was like there's no way he's getting out of this. Like no way he could possibly get out of this. And then he just bursts. Like it's just crazy how quickly he can get to top speed. Man is not, honestly, bro, he really is. I'm getting my first start at RB tomorrow after proving these coaches, but I feel like I have to go off. No. Hey, Kaylee. They started you because they see you as the best player. Let the game and let the plays come to you. Do not be trying to, don't be holding the ball trying to break it off to the outside every time because you're thinking that you need to go rush for 450 yards. Just let the game come to you. They started you because they trust you. They started you because you have proven that you're the best running back on the team. So go out there, let the plays come to you. If in the beginning, like, if you don't break off a 50-yard run in your first 2 series, don't be upset. Don't get frustrated. Just let the game come to you, and good things will happen. Just keep on playing the way that you have been playing in practice. If you've been going off in practice, you'll go off in the games. Just let the game come to you. Where's my boy Quokesin at? Did you say a player? Paul Davis. What school does Paul Davis go to? Darius Leonard's he's not a rookie anymore. Hey yo, Logan, what's poppin', my guy? How you doing, homie? The Panthers really do, like, once they're fully healthy with McCaffrey back, they actually do with Robbie Anderson and I mean shoot, what is it, the Davis kid, like he's not older than me. The Davis guy at running back that they got behind McCaffrey's he's not been too bad at all. I still think they need a couple more pieces to be like a contender, like at least a playoff contender. But I mean, yeah, you're right. The Panthers do have a really good offense. Oh yeah, they have DJ Moore too as well, bro. Yeah, that team is very, very talented. Oh, Robbie Anderson, my bad. Why? Hey, man. Hey, cut me some slack, man. Cut me some slack. All right, we got my boys 5'8", 190, running 4'7", linebacker, senior. All right, let's see what you're looking like. Hey, yo, Antoine Hicks. Yo, I appreciate the love, man. Hey, and yeah, whatchamacallit? Just let me know the name of the player. Okay, I think that's, yeah. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, just let me know the name of the player that you want me to watch and the high school that they go to. What's up with the Pokemon? Oh, it was just like a cool little thumbnail that I wanted to do. What do you think is the best football state? I think it's Texas. I think it goes Texas, Florida, California. It kind of depends on the day that you ask me though. Like if we're talking like what team, like what state has the best high school football, I think it's California. What team do I think is the deepest? Texas. It's not close, and then it's closely followed behind by Florida, because California stops. Like California only really has like 20 really good schools that can compete nationally, and then after that it kind of falls off pretty quickly. Oh, let's go. We're going the other way with that. Marquis 6, Camden Catholic High School. All right, bet. I got you. I'll add you to the list after this. Georgia be producing a lot too. There you go. Cameraman, keep up, keep up. Here we go again when people say, what about my state? I know, it's like, bro. Like, hey man, everybody knows like each state, like you know your state's pros and cons. Way to break that up. Ooh, nice. There you go. This dude does a great job of just making really clean and solid open field tackles. There you go. So real quick on a play like this, you're gonna want to make sure that you get a hand, or you just get some type of touch on this guy. Because what if he just broke this off right here and then just caught this right here, juked you out, and then got the first down? Like you gotta really watch. And so like I would say right here, all right, get your width, and then before you start turning up field, like literally just run this route with him. Like he already showed you what the route's gonna be. Like, okay, he ran out and he started to run up. This is an out and up. There's nothing more that this is gonna be. It's not gonna be an out, up, and stop. This is not gonna be an out and up and post. It's gonna be an out and up. So you already know what the route is. So all you gotta do is just let him run up with you. Keep a hand on his hip. Don't hold him. Don't do nothing, but literally just run this route with him. Because right here, you realize, oh wow, there's a lot more space in between us than I thought there was. And then he just dropped his pass. That wasn't really you breaking that up. He just dropped the pass. Like he tried to catch this with his body instead of just going up and high pointing it with his hands. How do I feel about Zach Wilson? I think Zach Wilson's been making a really good case for himself, as far as just like, I feel it happens every single year. There's always a couple quarterbacks that just come out and increase their draft stock tremendously. Nice. Jeez. There you go. Way to punch the ball out too. Oh yeah, see that's the number one thing. That's the number one reason why California will never be the bona fide top dog football school in the country, is because football is not as important. California's too big of a basketball and baseball state to ever compete with Texas. Because I mean, when we really talk about it, the only school that can compete with Texas is California because of just the population size. But yeah, California is just too big of a, like they don't care about football enough, if that makes sense. Like you have to go to the right school, whereas like every school in Texas cares about football. All of them do. Even the bad ones care about football. And same thing in Florida. Like Florida is not known for basketball outside of like IMG Academy, and there's another top school that's in Florida for basketball. But other than those two schools, it's like you're playing football. Like that's just it. Same thing in Texas. It's like you're either playing baseball or football, but those don't really overlap like that. Texas isn't allowed to recruit. Oh, are they actually not allowed to? Hey, Stracheologist, what's poppin', homie? Yeah, I think that's like, if I had to break down the top three, I always say it like this: California has the best top of the premier, like the premier schools. California has that. Modern Day, IMG, Modern Day, and St. John Bosco. You're just not really messing with those schools. I don't know what they do, but they get their players right. Like, they get their players right. Yeah, real quick. Yo, so for my guy Paul, number one thing, if I was you, I'd try and move you back into a safety role, especially because just tweaking a couple of your mechanics as far as just running with the receivers. I feel like your size is just better matched as a safety, but your ability to make open field tackles is very good. I love your tenacity at just not being afraid to stick your head in a play. And then overall, bro, you move around the field. Dude, when I talk for a long time, I start to get the burps or the hiccups. You guys have probably noticed it. Whatever. But yeah, I would try and move you back into a safety role. I don't know. I would definitely try and go JUCO, because you got talent to be playing ball at the next level. I mean, you might already have a couple schools looking at you, but I would say try and go to a JUCO, get you an offer or two from there, and then go try and play some safety at the next level. I mean, it looks like you already have safety here, so yeah. But I mean, overall, bro, you looking nice out there. All right, then we got my boy Marquez Hicks. Camden Catholic. Honest, bro, the first time I went to a Texas high school football game, I was in disbelief, bro. Like, the energy, it really is unmatched. Like, if you haven't gone to a top level Texas high school football game, it's not even. And I haven't even been to like the real ones yet. Like, I can't wait to go to like the 5A 6A playoffs, bro. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. How's Neo? No, he never had any issues after I haven't fed him any more grapes, but he hasn't had any issues since then. Also, I'm really happy because since he just turned 1, also I gotta get him neutered, because he's been a little a-hole at the dog park. Like, 99% of the dogs he's cool with, but then one dog will just come out of nowhere and he'll just flip out on him for no, like, literally he like is the nicest dog to 99% of the dogs. Even if a dog is like being mean to him, he'll just back up and just like run back to me, or he normally just runs back to me. But he's been acting like an a-hole to dogs, so I need to go get him neutered. But I'm really happy because since he just turned 1 last month, I'm starting to switch him over to adult dog food. And the first dog food that I got him, bro, he was throwing it up, bro. Like, I felt so bad. But I found one, and it looks like he's doing a lot better on it. I've been like slowly incorporating it with his old puppy dog food. So I think I officially found his adult dog food that we're going to be using moving forward. What game did I go to? I went to a Parish Episcopal versus Trinity Catholic, or Trinity Christian. That's where Dion's son goes. The Shadur. It's Shadur Sanders, and then the top school in TAPS, which is the Texas Athletic Private School, something like that. Where did Quinn Ewers end up going? Where do I think? I think he either ends up going LSU or Georgia. I can see him going to Georgia. Getting neutered at 1 year old sucks. Hey, he's gonna have to deal with it. I mean, he doesn't hump anything. That's like literally, he didn't hump anything, and he was never aggressive, and that's why I was like, I'm not gonna get him neutered. He's fine. But if he keeps on like, I'm just gonna speak what I want. He's gonna calm down. He's not gonna be as aggressive. He's gonna learn how to control his anger, so I don't have to get him neutered. Because honestly, I don't want to get him neutered. Top 3 quarterbacks last year were all from California. California is kind of unmatched. Like the only other state that competes with California when it comes to producing quarterbacks is Texas. And again, that's just because of the sheer size. Pet my dog. He's asleep right now. Yo, Swags, what's poppin', homie? Do I know who Kool-Aid? What? California be recruiting them Samoans? Bro, the Samoans just be in California, man. Yo, the Samoans, them be my peoples though, bro. You know who? Yeah, I know who Noel Devine is. He does have one of the best high school highlight tapes. Noel Devine had an absolute monster. Could a DB win the MVP? I think for a defensive back to win the MVP, they would have to have, what would a stat, bro? If for a DB to win MVP, they would have to, first off, like no quarterback or running back like could have, like running backs across the board could have had no more than like 1,300 yards rushing, and quarterbacks across the board could have had like no more than like 4,300 yards passing, and then like all of them would have had to have like average years. For a DB to have an MVP season, they'd have to have 15 picks with 5 of them being for a touchdown, 20 to 30 plus pass breakups, holding receivers to like less than 50 yards receiving, and like 5 forced fumbles. Like they would have to have like some dumb stats, like absolutely dumb stat. I mean, what was the year that JJ Watt was like in the MVP race and he was like forcing a fumble like every game basically? It was something crazy like that. You got Josh Allen. Josh Allen really cooled off a lot after like week 4 or 5. What do I think about JT Fele? JT Fele, dude's a monster, bro. I don't know if it works with Neo, but I fed my Great Danes a mix of blue wilderness and from time to time some raw meats and some fruits. Yeah, so I had Neo on like a little bit of a raw diet when he was like a little bit younger, and he did good on it for a little bit. I think I can't just have him like 100% on raw food yet. So I might do a little bit of a mix of that. He needs 60 plus total tackles and at least 5 picks. Ooh, I think he needs more than 5 picks. I think he needs like almost to pick a game. Oh, my bad, Marquise. My bad, Marquise. my bad, homie. My bad. I get caught up in the chat sometimes. All right, sophomore tape. Let's get it. Also, what position do you play? All right, 128 carries. You touched the ball a lot. Dang. Actually, never mind. 100. I'm thinking of receptions. 128 carries is actually pretty decent. Decent. Dang. Okay, you went off this year. Okay. Is putting all my fruit and veggies together in a shake the same thing as just eating them? Yeah. There you go. Bye-bye. Nice burst. Let's go. Being able to do this, this play right here is, at least to me, what defines the difference between like a starred running back or like a very highly talented running back and average running backs. Being able to stick one foot in the ground, make this guy miss, and then accelerate to your top speed in these first 5 yards. Because look at if he's not able to accelerate at his top speed, one of these 4 guys are tackling him. But he's able to accelerate and burst and take this to the crib, or at least break it off for a huge game, but took it to the crib. That is 4-star to 5-star like material at running back. And then it's being able just to say, get off of me. Let's go. Do you think a wide receiver? I mean, Calvin Johnson should have won MVP the year where he put up like 2,000 yards receiving. I have the Chiefs and bye-bye. Let's go. Great open field speed. Who do I have coming out of the NFC, bro? The NFC is so open right now because like I don't think the Seahawks. Like I had it Chiefs Seahawks for the longest time. The Seahawks are so bad on defense. It's actually it's laughable how bad the Seahawks are on defense. Do you know what? I low-key think that the Rams could make a late season push and get back to the Super Bowl. Let's go. I can see the Rams putting together. I can see the Rams putting together a nice little playoff push. Bro, I love how strong this dude runs. Just running hard, just bro. Way to drop the shoulder and just because that's the difference between. That's another almost 10 yards you gained just by running through that tackle. Mom, how to spell it? Oh, it's pronounced Marcus? Okay, bet. Yo, you said this is your son, right? Yo, whoever this is in relation to you, does he have offers? Cause, bro, like, come on, bro. Like that is getting it done for me. Yeah, bop, nope. Where you going? Like that. I could do something with that. Run strong, great acceleration, maintains speed throughout his cuts. Oh, he's only he's only a sophomore. Oh, okay then. I mean, all right. Yo, hey, you should be a proud dad. Number one thing I would say, is this varsity tape? Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm not super sold on the Seahawks is because I just don't think, or not the Seahawks, the Steelers, just because they've had a pretty easy schedule. Hey yo, Black Knight, what's poppin', homie? What's his height weight right now? Okay, so if this is varsity, I'm letting you know this right now. This is something you should do tonight. First off, change the name of this to sophomore varsity highlight tape, because if you just put sophomore highlight tape, most recruiters are just gonna think, oh, he's just playing on JV or something like that. So put sophomore varsity highlight tape or varsity sophomore highlight tape or something like that, and then you need to fill all this stuff out. Like, I don't know what his height weight is, I don't know what his speed is, I don't know like all the information that's supposed to be right here. Fill all that stuff out, because your son's got talent, like legit got talent. I mean, his ability to just set guys up, plant that foot in the ground and go, like, and then it's how hard he runs, just period. I mean, again, that's a first down converting run right there. Boom, gets hit a good 3 yards behind the sticks. Nah, we convert that. Like these are the plays that coaches are going to be looking at and be like, oh, okay, we could really add something like this to our team. Bow, just runs them over with ease. I think I have to go. Wait, I think I have to go and put up. I feel you, Kaylee. You can gain 10 to 20 pounds of muscle each year. I would say, especially for you guys who are like still in puberty, that's definitely achievable. Yo, Luis, what's poppin', my guy? Long time supporter of the stream. Also, I would reorganize some of these highlights, because I feel like also make sure that his top plays are in the beginning of the highlight. Like a play like this should have been a little bit earlier in the highlight. Like, make sure that his plays go from like the top plays to the worst plays. Like all of his touchdowns, all the big runs, any broken tackles, like things like that. Like all of those should be here in the first like minute of his highlight tape. I mean, but again, just running strong. I mean, most guys they're getting stopped right here because that arm tackle is gonna slow him up. But nope, took that from being a 3 to 4 yard gain to a 9 yard gain. Like that, like your son's got talent. I mean, I would just say, the only thing I can say, I don't know how talented this school is. If you can get him to like Paramus Catholic, or I know there's another, or like Don Bosco Prep, or St. Francis in Maryland. There's a couple of really good schools in New Jersey. I would really make a consideration if it's financially feasible and driving wise feasible. Try and get him to like the best school that he can go to, especially if he's finishing up his sophomore year, because that like this is like the perfect time to move. You go into your junior year, call the coaches and see like, hey, like this is my son. I want to get him onto a little bit better school because I mean, it looks like your son's like 5'8" to 5'10", 160, 170 something pounds with some really good speed, elusiveness, and runs really hard. Like, there's a lot of high school programs that could use a player like that. But yeah, no, your son's extremely talented. Just tell him keep on working on his elusiveness, keep on working on his open field speed, and keep on working on his ability. He's 190. Yeah, see, like those are the things like those are the things that needs to be in his profile. So like when coaches are like, oh, well, this kid's got some size on him now. Okay, like always keep that updated. Always keep that updated. Hey yo, Brian, what's poppin', homie? Alrighty, everybody. So if you guys want to guarantee that you get your highlights watched in this live stream, you can either donate $5 to any one of the 3 apps down below, or you can click the $ next to where you're typing and donate $5 through there, or you can become a member of the channel by clicking the blue join button. That will also guarantee that you get your highlights watched. But if you don't want to spend any money and all you want to do is get a chance to get your highlights watched, all you got to do is type in this keyword into the chat, and that keyword is spam. Type spam in the chat. S-P-A-M, all lowercase. I think DeAndre Hopkins' catch was better. Kyler Murray did a really good job of getting that ball out there, but that catch was disgusting. Like, to be able to just go up, have the hand strength, like first off, to have the athleticism to out jump everybody, but then have the hand strength to come down with that ball, like that was impressive. Do I have to though to prove to my teammates and coaches? Honestly, like I'm saying, Kaylee, like at least from just what I've seen from running backs, playing running back is a very it's like a rhythm thing. You'll get into a rhythm. It's like, okay, like, all right, boom, all right, broke off a 2-yard gain. All right, broke off a 3-yard gain. Okay, I got tackle behind the backfield for a -1. All right, boom. Okay, I broke off a 5-yard gain. All right, boom. All right, broke off another 5-yard gain. Like you kind of just like get into this rhythm, and then all of a sudden, boom, you break one off, and then you go yard. Just make sure that you want to be breaking, like you just want to be making the extra plays that got you the starting job. So consistently making the first guy miss, breaking tackles. Also, don't like if you see like I could get a first down, but also if I try and make this guy miss, I might be able to score. Just run over the guy and just get the first down. Like just get the consistent yards and make the consistent plays that got you in the starting spot. And I'm just letting you know right now, the plays will come to you. Like for example, when I had my first like big game on varsity, it was off. I took a slant 60 yards to the house. I wasn't like, it just naturally comes to you. Like I wasn't like, oh, coach, why don't you throw in the post deep to me? It's like the play will naturally come to you, and you will naturally make a play that will just blow up. All right, everybody stop typing spam. Everybody stop typing spam. Everybody stop typing spam. Let's see who the winner is. The winner is Julian Nino. Julian Nino, you are the winner, my guy. Let me know the name of the player that you want me to watch and the high school that they go to. Would I rather have 2012 Russell Wilson? Ooh, that's a good one. I think, dang. Because it's not like Russell Wilson can't run either. That's the thing that people be forgetting. Like, clearly he's not a Kyler Murray when it comes to running, but he's not bad. He really is not. I'm gonna go with Russell Wilson. I feel like his just accuracy overall is just more well-rounded. So I'm gonna go with him. But that's not an easy one. How do I improve on my deep ball accuracy? Throwing a lot of deep passes. Because all deep ball accuracy is just learning how to. Because I feel like a lot of guys when they're throwing a deep ball, they just throw it as hard and as far as they can, and really trying to like be like, okay, like how hard do I have to throw it? How far do I have to throw it? Like, all right, how much do I have to put on it? So like, and that's why I always will say, all my quarterbacks become best friends with your wide receivers. All my receivers become best friends with your quarterbacks and get reps with them. You need as many reps as you possibly can with them, because one receiver might be slower than another, but he's taller. So like, okay, I need to learn how to throw the ball. Like, okay, I need to get the ball 40 yards downfield, but I need to leave it up so that he can go up and make a play on it. But then you might have another guy who's shorter, but he's really fast. It's like, okay, I just need to just drop the ball into a basket, but I need to get it like way out there. I need to get it 50 yards instead of 40 yards. So that's what you need. Just need reps with your receivers. I don't want to do extra stuff like bounce everything to the outside or reverse my field. Yeah, no, just whatever. Just the number one thing is just know every single play in the playbook and just make effective plays. All right, you said 2019. Let's see what the boy looking like out here. I feel like my lower body is strong and my upper body ain't bad. Ooh. Let's go. But I have this thin layer of fat I can't seem to get rid of. I'm not fat or anything. Any tips? You sound like me, Dylan. Like, like I'm strong, but I have like this little bit of fat on my stomach. Like you can see I have 6-pack abs, but it's like there's just a little bit. That's why you're just gonna want to just slim down to about 200. Like my goal is to lose about 5 to 10 pounds, and then I want to lean bulk for the next like 1.5 to 2 years up to like 220. That was a dot right there. Yeah, if I can get up, bro, if I'm like 6'3", 220, oh my gosh, I'll be freaking unit. Oh, take off, bye, let's go. Dip on Hey, yo, Kevin McFarland, how you doing, my guy? Nice hit. Yeah, I think the Panthers will beat the Lions. Nice hit. Yeah, talk your stuff. Bro, this dude has great just elusiveness. Like, this dude just knows how to set guys up for jukes. This beat is so annoying. I'm deleting it after this highlight tape. My coach said I'm the best athlete he's ever had yet. My coach gives me 1 touch a game despite having 3 touchdowns. Having a 3 touchdown game with only 4 touches. So his son will play. Should I try? Yes. Yes. If you're dealing with the coach's son issue, get out of that school, because to me it's the worst thing that happens in football. Coaches kids is like the worst thing in football. Drew Brees has a collapse lung. Yeah, I saw that. Honestly, that might be the last time you've ever seen Drew Brees play. I don't think people want to really admit that, but that could have been the last time you've ever seen Drew Brees take a snap in the NFL. My old coach said if I have a good 8th grade season, his brother at American Heritage will come me to play there. Bet. Didn't DeAndre Baker get whatchamacallit, like, released of all of his charges? But bro, this dude has great speed, man, or great acceleration. I mean, like, he has great speed too, but the way he's able to just burst out of that backfield is insane. And punch it out. Yo. Yeah, no, this dude. Hey, where did he end up? Where did he end up playing his college ball at? He decided not to. I mean, hey. I personally, I prefer good acceleration. There's not a lot of times, like, you can use great acceleration every single play. There's not a lot of times where you're going to be in the open field where you can really use your open field speed to just pull away from guys. He was supposed to play with his twin. Hey, man. What do you think is the best height? I mean, if you're 6'3", 210, running 4.55, you're going to be getting offers from a lot of schools if you're talented. Football got old. Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing, and that's why I tell you guys to fall in love with football, because there's a lot more things than just getting the offer. It's like you have to really like love football. Like again, you have to sacrifice a lot to make it to the NFL. I'm talking about whatever you think that you're sacrificing playing football, you're not. Like, if you think that you're just missing out on summers is like, nah, bro. Like, it's gonna be like when you're in college, you can't be going to all the parties because you, first off, you gotta stay in shape, but second off, you can't be getting in trouble. Like, you gotta stay around the right group of people. You gotta eat right. You gotta. Hey, you can't go out because I gotta watch film. I gotta go get an extra lift in. I get 5-6 hours of sleep because I gotta wake up and do my 5 a.m. Conditioning before practice, before I go to treatment, before I go to class. Like, to truly be great, you gotta sacrifice a lot. Didn't love it like he used to. Yeah, Julian. 3 meetings a day type. Yeah, man, it'd be like that, bro. Like, see, that was, I mean, I love football. The thing that really took my joy out of it was my high school coach. It was like, because there was never a time where I played football where, like, I felt like a good player, if that makes sense. Like, I always started, but just like, I would ball out in passing league. I would ball out in 7-on-7 camps. I'd ball out in the preseason games. And then as soon as it got to the season, we just never threw the ball my way. And then when I would complain to my coaches and be like, yo, like, I'm open. The corner who's guarding me's 5'7", and I'm 6'2", 185 pounds as a junior, as a senior. I'm like, coach, just throw it up to me. Give me a chance. You just be like, oh, you just think you're Calvin Johnson. Like, oh, that's not how we do things around here. You just make me feel bad. It's like, yo, I'm just trying to make, like, if I see something that can help the team play better, like, coach, it's 8 in the box every play because we run the ball 50 times a game. This is gonna make our offense better. If they know, like, oh, we also have to watch out for this like all of our receiving talent, because it wasn't just me. We had receiving talent across the board. It was like, coach, we should have had 3,000 plus yards of passing easily. We should have like 3,500 yards receiving and 15 to 2,000 yards rushing. But our coach just wanted to only run the ball, so we had like 2,000 yards of passing and 1,800 yards of rushing, and our offense really stalled out. And so like my coach just made me feel like I was never like good, and so I just lost my passion for it, because it was like, man, like I feel like everything that I do, it just doesn't pan out to what, like, it's like I put in all this work and then all of a sudden it's like I don't get anything. And that's why I say that playing receiver is the worst position in sports, because no matter how good you are, you're relying on having a good quarterback and a good offensive line. Yeah, that's why I don't play football today. My coach would tell me my work ethic sucked, and I made it on varsity my freshman year. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't think coaches realize like how much power they have over kids, bro. It's like, man, a high school coach can really make or break a kid's career. Oh, they just traded kickers. Sorry, I bet. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna end the stream right here because I need to edit tomorrow's video. Because I know if I wait too long, see that's the one thing. Adding streams has messed up my editing schedule, because normally this is the time that I would be editing. So I want to make sure that I have enough time to edit tomorrow's video so that there actually is a video tomorrow and that I'm not missing out on that. So with that being said, let me switch it over to this camera angle. I just wanted to say here, let me talk to y'all real quick. All right, I just want to let y'all know I love and appreciate each and every single last one of you guys. I mean, you guys absolutely make these live streams super dope. I mean, it's been consistent. Same number of people have been showing up to the live streams, and it's been growing every single time. Like, as soon as we start the live stream now, there's like 30, 40, 50 people in the live stream. Whereas before it'd be like, all right, 20, and then it'll kind of creep up to like 40, 50. Like, no, like, you guys have just been showing up and showing out during the live streams, and I really do appreciate it. We are going to be adding Madden here very, 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 very soon. So just be on the lookout for that. And once we add Madden, it's going to be streaming basically 6 days a week except for Sundays, because, you know, gotta leave Sundays for the Lord. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know that I love and appreciate each and every single last one of you guys. But know that more than I could ever love you, more than your parents could ever love you, more than whoever your parent, guardian, whoever, more than they could ever love you, that God loves you more than you will ever be able to understand. For those of you guys who are dealing with injuries, for those of you guys who are sad that your season got pushed back, for those of you guys who are worried how tall you're going to be, for those of you guys who don't know what position you should play, call upon God and he will give you answers for all of that. If you don't know what position you should play, pray this prayer. God, make it super abundantly clear what position you want me to play, not position I want to play. Make it super abundantly what position you want me to play, God. Make it super abundantly clear as to how big and tall I'm going to be. Just let me know. And let me know the workouts that I should be doing. Pray to God over questions that you have, and he will answer them better than anybody ever could. So always know that. Always know that you can call upon God, and he will always be there for you, never judging you, never making you feel bad. He's always there, just with open arms, just ready to pour out his love onto you guys. So just want to let you guys know that I love and appreciate each and every single last one of you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Ciao.